some woman in the line's like, hey, but it's not latest night, and the troll's like, out of line, go home. What, my NPCs are dicks too. Yeah, so you go into the club wearing a trench coat. There's a coat check. And so at this point, Black Cat, what gear do you have on you in your small things, essentially?
Right now I'm wearing armored clothes and
Armored negligee.
Yeah, it's got 6 armor.
Okay, look. For the sake of, I'm not going to be terrible, you can have an armored negligee. Fuck's sake. But what actual gear do you have with which to kill a person, is I'm asking.
Not a lot. I'm really looking forward to trying to find drugs in this place to spike your drink with.
Okay, so you got like your comlink and some cred sticks. And your claws.
Basically. And my shot gloves, because never go up.
Aren't your shot gloves like done up as like fuzzy cat paws, if I remember one of your pictures correctly?
No, I actually have fuzzy cat paws.
Okay, you just have fuzzy cat claws, yeah. I mean, you look a bit weird, but you're hot, and it's the kind of club which is quite accepting of this kind of stuff. Anyway, so there's big thumping music, and it's really dark in here, actually. This place is strategically lit by UV lamps as like the sole source of lighting outside of the bar. People's skin reflects on this. People's white, very small amounts of clothing reflect on this. But you can see quite easily because it's one of your search features, I'm pretty sure. Or you have like low light contacts or something.
I have low light eyes, because bad eyes.
So you are looking around for drugs, essentially, aren't you?
That my target, yeah.
Yeah, so there's a price list by the bar.
So what's it got?
It's got Nova Coke and Zen and let me just look at my list of Bliss and sorry, I'm looking at my list of drugs. Yeah. And Psyche and yeah, stuff like that. Relatively low level recreational stuff.
Alright, so Nova Coke, we know she's already doing it. And I believe it's an upper. So yeah, I need either
BTL,
Zen or Blist.
Yeah.
I, like, get the worst, just, like, pissed off face when I see BTL chips are on the list.
Yeah, well. How much do you know about drugs? If you're looking for something that'll cause a overdose. How much does Black Cat know about drugs?
I mean, I think she has like basic knowledge in drugs. She doesn't have the skill.
Okay, she's pretty sure like a fairly solid downer hallucinogen like Zen would contrast well with an upper stimulant like Nova Coke.
So, I'm looking for somebody who just bought Zen to steal it from their pocket.
You're not just going to buy some Zen then. Okay, so if you wait and watch people who come up for a couple of minutes, you can find a patron that's bought some Zen. Can you just roll some palming to pocket them? You're suffering a -4 modifier.
Oops.
It's okay, we'll just knock off the last 4 dice. So that is what? 4 hits.
3. Oh yeah, 4 total, yeah.
Yeah, 4 hits. But thankfully, in the darkness of the club, you can easily grab some Zen. You've got like about 3 doses worth of Zen inhalers now. if what are you going to do next? Now you've got some drugs that'll contrast with Nova Coke, and you know she already does Nova Coke. Black Cat. Are you there, Black Cat?
Have we lost you?
Hello?
Yeah, what are you doing next? You've got the drugs for the overdose, so...
Did you hear me? I'm gonna go find Lady Khan.
Yeah, you can move through the club rather easily. There's just two problems. The first is there's a rather large man, like, who seems to have an attraction to your particular aesthetic.
Oh god, not again.
Okay? He's a human, quite tall and strapping. He looks like a swimmer. You can tell he's wearing not much. How are you going to deal with this man?
Is he approaching me? Or...
Oh no, he's like, he just stepped out in front of your, like, path of travel. He's like,
shit.
hello. I haven't seen you around here
Is there
before.
a dance? Is there a dance floor?
You're actually crossing the dance floor at the moment.
I would like to use dance to avoid him.
Alright, please roll performance.
I believe dance is actually gymnastics.
It's a gymnastics spec, yeah.
You can also speak it in performance. But yeah, sure, roll it under gymnastics. Let's see how agile this guy is. Sadly, you leave him behind by doing a small twist, a turn, duck, and suddenly you're away from him. It doesn't take... It takes a couple of circles of the club before you realise there's an upstairs where all the tables and booths are. You wander up there. There's still quite a few people and you have to pick your path, but it's less crowded than the heaving dance floor. You estimate you've got 10 people sweat on you already. But upstairs, if you're casual about it, you find a table where Madison Khan is sitting wearing something red, lacy and racy, along with two other women and a man. You notice one of the women happens to be Miss Greysuit, wearing her grey suit.
Oh my god.
How are you going to handle this, Black Cat?
So the two women, Miss Khan and her friend.
No, Miss Khan, her friend, and Miss Greysuit.
Right. Excluding Miss Greysuit, I wanted to see what they're doing is. Are they drinking?
Lines of Nova Coke, drinking, flirting with the man opposite. They are out of it. They can barely sit. They are getting fucked up, as Miss Khan literally says right then, with all the irony of a 40-year-old woman getting off her face.
I am going to try to invite myself into the social circle and fake being intoxicated.
Brilliant. That sounds like you're trying to fit in, so that's etiquette, please. Ms. Graysuit looks at you, sits down, and says, "Excuse us, this is a private booth. Please leave."
I would like to try to edge that.
Let's see some edge then.
I don't
Let's see
think
some
we're-
luck first.
You're going to have to get 4 hits out of 5 dice to succeed this.
Edge monster.
Mm.
That's fine too. Yeah, 6 hits out of 8 dice, which exploded a lot. Ms. Pantsuit's like, I suppose it's not enough to just sit down and don't make a scene, okay?
So yeah, Black Cat's gonna try to blend in and then escort Khan to the bathroom when she has to obviously pee or relieve herself or starts to get sick and vomit.
Yes, the problem is that the handler seems to be doing the same thing. In fact, Isma's kind of like, "Whoa, I need the ladies." The handler helps her up and starts walking with her to the bathroom.
Oh man. This is gonna suck, isn't it?
There's a
Gotta deal
reason
with the
for all
handler.
of this. There's a reason for this.
I mean, I believe you. It's not a question.
What are you going to do? Ms. Khan's now in the bathroom with the handler. There's a couple of women in here. Apparently there's enough ladies' bathrooms that there isn't a line. Shock horrors.
Shock horrors.
So yeah. What are you going to do, Black Cat?
I've got to get rid of this lady.
Well, did you say something about spiking Madison Khan's drink?
Yeah, I did. But I got
Well,
inhalers in that.
you could just empty the inhalers under the surface of the drink. That might do it, if you're lucky.
Yeah, I would love to do that. I did not know you could do that.
The GM's helping you do your thing. Mechanics be damned. Roll
Okay.
3d6, please. Greater than 5. To see how many of the inhalers successfully dump their contents into the drink. Congratulations. Yeah, so you empty the inhalers into the drink and you're like, I hope all of this got absorbed in. Whereas the friend and the man are like, "Oh man, that looks sweet. Man, what are you doing? Oh, is that Zen?
Yeah, Zen, it's great.
Oh man, I haven't
We
tried
should all
Zen in
get.
8. Oh man, yeah. And the man's like, waiter, I Zen, and like waves his hand in the air. Bring it over, yeah. A couple of minutes later, the waiter comes back with like 8 more inhalers and puts them on the table. This joins like lines of Nova Coke and like little bags of other powder and a couple of syringes still sitting with their caps on, as well as like glassware and drinks and weird sticky green sugary drinks and cocktail umbrellas. It's a while.
Hooray!
It's a while, but Madison Khan comes back to the table, looking a bit out of it. There's a bit of drip down the side of her mouth, you know, and in her hair. But anyway, like she sits back down, and the handler sits back down. The handler's clearly used to this.